Hey everybody, good day. It is a pretty day, I think. I think the rain is finally going away. So without further ado, I just wanted to talk about like a predicament that I'm in. It's the predicament of what, if you have lots of options, where do you go? Also, the books that I'm thinking about are really long, and I've already begun a couple of them. So I just want to explain what I'm doing and maybe like hear from you all what do you maybe think I should do. So I have a hunch of my own. So basically, last year I got a gift card from my aunt that I used, a Barnes & Noble gift card that I used to read Crime and Punishment, which I've since loaned that copy actually to the person who loaned me this copy of Cryptonomicon. But that was really great, and I wanted to kind of establish a precedent of using these Barnes & Noble gift cards whenever they come to me to buy something big and some big substantial read that's like year defining. And I ended up picking up The Betrothed by Alessandro Manzoni in this new translation that I have actually found a couple of typos in already, that has this kind of lackluster preface to it, but is this wonderful kind of modern library edition in a nice hardcover. I actually, the gift card didn't cover the full price of this. This is actually kind of a pretty darn expensive book. I had to go $10 out of pocket or something like that. But it's really cool, and I've already read a decent amount. It looks like I've gotten a few pages into chapter 4, which is right after, I think it's right after a chapter where Renzo decides to go over to the Padre to get or to get kind of legal advice, and he doesn't. Oh yeah, I've just heard a digression that leads to understanding why somebody took the name they took. Anyway, so I've already read a decent amount of this book. So do I continue with that? In Cryptonomicon, I've gotten to this part where they're kind of getting to Manila, and I've read some of the early stuff about the imitation game, the Alan Turing portions. So my predicament is, like, which of these long books do I continue? My thought is that maybe I read a few more pages in this, maybe read a chapter or two, and then sort of dig really deep into Cryptonomicon and really just kind of let myself blow through that. Meanwhile, there's this book called Trainspotting, which I was loaned by a friend, that's like kind of long, but I was told is a quick read, that I've also wanted to get started on too. And at the same time, there's Glory, which I have in this like wonderful hardcover, which is kind of one of the next Nabokovs that I was going to read. Like maybe either this or The Eye. So I guess like what I'm saying is, this is a common predicament. It makes me feel better to kind of have expressed this, because it does lead to a kind of block where you're like, well, what do I pick up and read today? You feel like everything's kind of equally valid. Today I'm feeling like I want to really sink into Cryptonomicon, and that's the vibe. Maybe dip into Manzoni and kind of come back to it. Maybe reread the beginning later because it's such a classic or whatever, and then kind of maybe try to read one of these medium lengths and this guy simultaneously, or just plow through Cryptonomicon and then get to these two. Because these I haven't really started at all, even though I've opened up Glory and, sort of admired the start. Anyway, thank you all for letting me sound off about this. And I wish everyone a happy day of reading and of choosing what to read. And feel free to treat the comments as a poll, and basically let me know which of these you would go ahead and read if it were up to you.